When we talk about lifestyle auditing, we're talking about two words, lifestyle and auditing. So which of the lifestyles are you auditing? And how do people live their lifestyles? So somebody's in public office, that person earns money, not in the right way, but in the wrong way. The person can invest the money in a different lifestyle that will be hidden, that nobody will know. Somebody can invest the money in trade, some in investment, some in farming, some in borrowing in their community, some in flashy cars, some in buildings and real estate. Which one are you going to assume is corrupt? Because some lifestyles are so secretive that you cannot pinpoint what somebody is doing. So when we talk about auditing something that is hidden, that is illegal, you need to be careful. The first thing is whistleblowing. If you see something, you say it, and you've already said it. But how do you see something and say it? I'm going to give you an example. Some people take money, and recently I found somebody who had imported some materials, building materials. He was building at a place, but the cars were delivering them at night. So this person saw the man and said, mentioned the man's name. The man did not respond because in his mind, if you respond, you've seen him, and then you report about that. So expectations corrupt people. And our expectation as a people is that when you get to public office, you need a flashy car and a lot of cars. You need some houses. You need to employ some people at different places. You need to buy a boboya and some taxis for people to drive for you, work and pay. All these are lifestyles that you don't assume, but you need to be crafty in making sure that when you audit, you get the right results so that the money can be retrieved and then you can stop that behavior. But let me ask you two questions. First, do we have the way people earn money in this country? Do we rank rich people in this country how they made their money? Somebody will say that I was selling the kerosene, I was selling some cassette, and I made money. And people believe it.
You don't think people can make money from that?
You can make money, but how many people have sold kerosene? How many people have sold cassettes and made money? So I have done some research that even most rich people in Africa try to get into their business. They are not listed at the stock exchange. Try to get how they made their money. And most of the funding, even their revenue, is blocked.
But isn't that how the entire system is? Not necessarily because
it's an opaque system. And you have people who are corrupted, supported by people's expectation that you need to fund this. The man talk about paying fees for your child, right? If your child do not qualify for a school, and I've had parents who will tell me, I need this category A school, and I'm ready to pay anything. Is that not corruption? That is the expectation here.
Do you report to those individuals? Because
Of course. You know, I remember a chief called me and said that, Prof, I want to do galamsey because I don't have anything to live. And I told him,
he actually told you that?
Yes, I told him you can't do that. You'll be arrested. He said, I don't know why I even talked to you because I'm talking to the wrong person. But the expectations make people, because we categorize people in this country by what they have, which is wrong. Material things. Oh, do you know this woman? That is the house. Do you know that man who uses that Range Rover? So we are using material things to categorize people. And if that is the expectation of every society, then everybody wants to be at that level.